Hello everyone. So at this class I am going to discuss some numericals based on Bayes theorem. In the last class I have explained Bayes theorem as well as theorem of total probability. So I have explained two questions also, that is the differentiation between theorem of total probability and Bayes theorem. दो क्वेश्चन एक्सप्लेन कर दिया. Now today also I am going to discuss some more models based on Bayes theorem only, because this is one of the important subtopic of probability. Okay, so the question is, read the question properly. I will write the formula of Bayes theorem and then I will explain the question. Okay, given three identical boxes, box 1, box 2 and box 3, each containing two coins. तो इसका मतलब यहाँ पे तीन इवेंट है. Three boxes are there, so that means there are three events. Okay, each box contains two coins. In box 1 both coins are gold coins. In box 2 both are silver coins, and in box 3 there is one gold and one silver coin. यहां तक सबको समझ में आ गया, I hope. Okay, इसके बाद क्या करना है? A person chooses a box at random. Out of the three box, a person first choose a box at random. Okay, takes out a coin. So after selecting the box, then he will take out a coin from that particular box only. If the coin is of gold, अगर वो coin gold coin है, then what is the probability that the other coin in the box is also of gold coin? Then what will be the probability that the other coin in the box is also a gold coin? So coin अगर first time select करने के बाद वो gold coin निकला, तो second time जो coin होगा वो भी gold coin होना चाहिए. तो दो gold coin कौन सा box में है? Box 1. In box 1 both coins are gold coins, so that means you have to select the coins from the first box, because in the first box only two gold coins are there, right? You can't select from the second box because second box में gold coins ही नहीं है. Or you can't select from third box also, because in third box there is one silver and one gold coin. But in this question you are asked to find the other coin in the box is also gold. So that means both gold coins are there in which box? In box 1. Okay, so first of all you have to write the events. So before that I will write the formula. मैं यहाँ पे एक formula वो लिख के दे रहा हूँ. Probability of EI/E, this is equal to probability of E/EI into probability of EI divided by summation I from 1 to n probability of E/EI into P of EI. ये है Bayes theorem का formula. According to this formula, now I will arrange the events. Okay, let's check the solution. Since there are three events, let E1 be the event. I am not writing the whole statement, I am just telling you, you have to write. Okay, let E1 be the event of selecting box 1, E2 be the event of selecting box 2, and E3 be the event of selecting box 3. Okay, so first of all the person will select a box. So that means probability of selecting box 1. How many boxes are there? 3. Out of 3, if you select the first box, then their probability will be 1 by 3. Similarly, probability of E2 is also 1 by 3, as well as probability of E3 also. Okay, so P of E1, P of E2, P of E3 का वैल्यू 1 by 3 ही होगा. क्यों ये सब फाइंड आउट करना है? Because we need P of EI. I means number of events, and here number of events are 3. So E1, E2, E3 तीनों का ही वैल्यू चाहिए. ठीक है, तो वो मैं निकाल लिया. So apart from E1, E2, E3, one special event is required, right? That is event E. What is that event? क्वेश्चन में जो पूछा गया है वही है स्पेशल इवेंट, दैट इज इवेंट ई. क्वेश्चन में क्या पूछा गया है? what is the probability that the other coin in the box is also of gold coin? So let E be the event. Let E be the event that the other coin is also of gold coin. Okay, let E be the event that the other coin is also of gold coin. So therefore अभी क्या find out करना पड़ेगा? E slash EI. So that means probability of E slash E1. Yes, first P of E slash E1, then P of E slash E2. अच्छा, so what is the meaning of E? क्या consider किया? The other coin in the box is also gold. E1 means box 1. So box 1 में कितना gold coins है? There are total 2 gold coins. How many coins are there in box 1? 2 coins only. So probability of E slash E1 is 2 by 2. That means 1 only, because 2 gold coin out of 2 coins. Yes or not? Probability of E slash E2. What will be the value of probability of E slash E2? Who can give the answer? E means the coin is of gold coin. E2 means second box. But the second box contains only silver coins. Both the coins in the second box are silver. So that means the probability of E slash E2 is 0, because there is no gold coin. Probability of E slash E3. Now in E3, that means in the third box, how many coins are there? Each box contains 2 coins. So that means denominator में तो 2 होगा. What about numerator? What is the meaning of E? The coin is of gold. So in third box, how many gold coins are there? There is 1 gold coin and 1 silver coin. So what will be the probability? This is 1 by 2. Yes, there is only 1 gold coin out of 2 coins. In the first case, there are 2 gold coins out of 2 coins. In the second case, there is no gold coin out of 2. That's why it is 0. Yes. So now we know the values of each and every term. So now probability of, you are asked to find what? EI slash E. What will be the value of I here? What is the probability that the other coin in the box is also gold, right? So other coin का मतलब पहले already एक coin select कर लिया, and that coin is gold coin. So both the gold coins line which are in which box? Second, that is in box 1. So box 1 is denoted by event E1. So that means you need to find probability of E1 slash E. This is equal to probability of E slash E1 into probability of E1 divided by summation. Remove this summation sign. Probability of E slash E1 into P of E1 plus probability of E slash E2 into P of E2 plus probability of E slash E3 into E3. Okay, since there are 3 events, put the values. E slash E1, that is 1, into probability of E1 is 1 by 3 divided by 1 into 1 by 3 plus 0 into 1 by 3 plus 1 by 2 into 1 by 3. Okay, so just you calculate this value. The value should be less than or equal to 1. It should not be more than 1. Probability का value more than 1 नहीं होना चाहिए, otherwise it will be considered as invalid. Okay, the value should be less than 1. I think it is a 2 by 3 answer, which is less than 1 only. So this is the final answer. Very very important question. ठीक है, क्वेश्चन को ऐसे पढ़ना चाहिए. ठीक से पढ़ने से मतलब समझ में आएगा बेस थ्योरम. इतना टफ नहीं है, but important है. Okay, now some more questions I will discuss now. So the next question, read the question properly. I'm explaining each and every model. Okay, there are 3 coins like the previous question only. There are 3 boxes. Okay, there are 3 coins. One is of 2-headed coin. That means having head on both face. Both face में head है. ठीक है. Another is a biased coin that comes of heads 75% ऑफ द टाइम, मतलब जितना बार टॉस किया गया आउट ऑफ 100% 75% ही हेड आता है. एंड द थर्ड वन इज एन अनबायस्ड कॉइन. ओके, सब तीनों कॉइन का कंडीशंस दे दिया. दिस इज जस्ट लाइक द प्रीवियस क्वेश्चन ओनली. ओके, इन देयर आर 3 कॉइन्स. First coin is a two-headed coin, that means having head on both faces. Second coin is a biased coin that comes up head 75% of the time. And the third one is unbiased coin, that means one side head and one side tail. Unbiased means shape, perfect shape. Okay, one of the 3 coin is chosen at random. Like the previous question, one of the bag is selected at random. So here also one of the coin is chosen at random. एंड टॉस्ड, पहले कॉइन को सिलेक्ट किया गया, उसके बाद टॉस किया गया. इट शोज हेड. टॉस करने के बाद क्या रिजल्ट देना चाहिए? हेड. देन व्हाट इज द प्रोबेबिलिटी दैट इट वाज टू हेडेड कॉइन? ओके, व्हाट इज द प्रोबेबिलिटी दैट इट वाज अ टू हेडेड कॉइन? सो टू हेडेड कॉइन मींस द फर्स्ट कॉइन इज अ टू हेडेड कॉइन. सो सिंस देयर आर 3 कॉइन्स, so that means 3 events are there. Let E1 be the first event. Let E1 be the event of selecting coin 1. E2 be the event of selecting coin 2. And E3 be the event of selecting coin 3. Okay? So first of all you have to select the coin. So probability of selecting the first coin, which is equal to probability of selecting the second coin, which is equal to probability of selecting the third coin. This is equal to 1 by 3 only. Now apart from these 3 events, you have to consider one special event, that is event E. वो क्या है? Read the last part of this question. After selecting the coin, you have to toss that coin and it shows head. Yes, what is the probability that it was a two-headed coin? It shows a head. So let E be the event. Let E be the event that the coin shows, or right, that the coin shows head. Okay, therefore probability of E slash E1, you need to find all every P of E slash E1, E slash E2, E slash E3. Okay, फिर से एक बार ठीक से सुनो कैसे वैल्यू फाइंड आउट करना है. E slash E1, what is E? According to our question here, E represent the coin shows head. E1 means the first coin. Yes, so since the first coin is a two-headed coin, जैसे भी टॉस करना है हेड ही आएगा. ओके, सो दैट मीन्स इसका प्रोबेबिलिटी हमेशा 1 ही होगा. प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ E slash E2. E slash E2. E means it shows head, E2 means second coin, and second coin gives 75% of the time head. So that means 75 by 100. And the probability of E slash E3. E3 means the third coin. Third coin कैसा है? It is an unbiased coin. That means one side head, one side tail. मतलब equally likely 50% 50% toss होता है. ठीक है? So unbiased coin, so the probability of E slash E3 is 1 by 2 only, because E represent head, E3 means the third coin. So since it is an unbiased coin, that means the probability is always 1 by 2 only, because toss करने से एक side head एक side tail ही आएगा. ठीक है? So now we know all the values. So therefore probability of EI slash E. So what will be the value of I here? It shows heads, and what is the probability that it was a two-headed coin? So two-headed coin means event E1. So means you have to find probability of E1 slash E. This is equal to probability of E slash E1 into probability of E1 divided by probability of E slash E1 into probability of E1 plus probability of E slash E2 into probability of E2 plus probability of E slash E3 into probability of E3. Now put all the values, we'll get the answer. E slash E1 is 1. 1 into 1 by 3 divided by again 1 into 1 by 3 plus 75 by 100 into 1 by 3 plus 1 by 2 into 1 by 3. Just you need to calculate this value. If you calculate this value, the value will be either less than or equal to 1. It should not be more than 1, otherwise you have to consider it as invalid. Okay, so just calculate करके जो result मिलेगा, that will be the final answer. Okay, next question I will discuss now. So take the next question. In answer a question on a multiple choice test, a student either knows the answer or guesses. क्वेश्चन यहां तक समझ में आना चाहिए. ओके, एक मल्टीपल चॉइस टेस्ट एग्जाम देने के लिए गया तो द स्टूडेंट आइदर नोज द आंसर और गेसेस. दैट मीन्स यहाँ पे दो इवेंट है. फर्स्ट इवेंट मीन्स ही नोज द आंसर, सेकेंड इवेंट मीन्स द स्टूडेंट गेसेस. ओके, let 3 by 4 be the probability that he knows the answer and 1 by 4 be the probability that he guesses. Okay, so since now up to here, since it is confirmed that there are two events, so first of all write down those two events. Let E1 be the event that the student knows the answer and E2 be the event that he guesses. Okay, and probability of E1 which is given in the question, let 3 by 4 be the probability that he knows the answer. Clearly it is given, so put the value. P of E1 is 3 by 4. P of E2 is also given, that is 1 by 4 be the probability that he guesses. तो चलो यहाँ तक clear हो गया और values भी मैं लिख लिया. Read the next part of this question. Assuming that a student who guesses at the answer will be correct with probability 1 by 4. You have to assume that the student who guesses the answer will be correct with probability 1 by 4. Then what is the probability that the student knows the answer given that he answered it correctly? You are asked to find the probability. What is the probability that he knows the answer? He knows the answer means which event? Event E1. Given that generally कहाँ पे use होता है? Slash. That means conditional probability. And here also we are using this slash. Okay. Given that he answered it correctly. अभी तक answered it correctly का कोई event assume नहीं किया. First event he knows the answer, second event he guesses, but he answered it correctly. You have to consider that event, and this will be the special event, that is event E. In Bayes theorem, apart from EI, you have to consider a special event always, and that one you can find out from the last part of the question. मतलब क्वेश्चन से जहां से जो पूछा गया है वहां पे ही रहेगा स्पेशल इवेंट का स्टेटमेंट. ओके, गिवन दैट ही आंसर्ड इट करेक्टली, सो दिस इज द स्पेशल इवेंट. लेट E be the event, that he, that means the student, answered it correctly. Okay, let E be the event that he answered it correctly. Now, since we know the special event, now let us find one by one. Now, first of all, you have to find probability of E slash E1. Very nice part, this one. Read the question again. Read this part again first. E4, he answered it correctly. E1 is the event that he knows the answer. तो एक स्टूडेंट को जब एक आंसर का करेक्ट आंसर पता है, एक क्वेश्चन का करेक्ट आंसर अगर पता है, तो what will be the probability of that event? E4, he answered it correctly. E1 means he knows the answer. So if you know the answer of any question, so the probability of that event is always 1, na? This is not given in this question, this value. Yes, you have to think about it. Okay, if you know the answer of any question, you will write the correct answer only, and the probability of that event is always 1 only. Okay, so this is P of E slash E1. Now what about E slash E2? पहले statement का meaning बताओ. E4 he answered it correctly. E2 means he guesses. This is given. Read this part. Assuming that a student who guesses at the answer will be correct with probability 1/4. Okay, so probability of E slash E2 is given in the question, that is 1/4. Now you are asked to find out what? Probability of E1 slash E. Yes or not? What is the probability that the student knows the answer? Knows the answer means event E1. Given that means slash. He answered it correctly. He answered it correctly is event E. So means you have to find probability of E1 slash E. This is equal to probability of E slash E1 into probability of E1 divided by probability of E slash E1 into probability of E1 plus probability of E slash E2 into probability of E2. Now just put the values. E slash E1 is 1 into P of E1 is 3/4, which is given in the question only, divided by 1 into 3/4 plus E slash E2 is 1/4 into probability of E2 is also 1/4. Just you have to simplify this value. So answer is I think 12/13, which is always less than 1 only. I think answer is 12/13. So this is the final answer. Okay, so like this type of questions you have to practice more, because these are long questions, either 4 or 6 marks question. Okay, Bayes theorem related question. Some more models I will discuss. Read the question, try to understand how many events are there, what will be the spatial event, because apart from EI you have to consider one spatial event. That event you will get in the last part of the question. Okay, some more question I will discuss now. So now take the next question. This question came in CBSE as well as Council Board also. Okay, this is important question. Suppose a girl throws a die. In a die, how many faces are there? 6 faces. Okay. If she gets 5 or 6 after throwing a die, if she gets 5 or 6, then she tosses a coin 3 times and notes the number of heads. Okay. So if she gets 1, 2, 3 or 4, मतलब डाई थ्रो करने से अगर 1, 2, 3 और 4 मिला तो she tosses a coin once and notes whether a head or tail is obtained. Okay, I hope यहाँ तक question clear हो गया. So since the girl throws a die, we know there are 6 faces in a die. Okay, but the condition is given that if she gets 5 or 6, that means this is one event, she gets 5 or 6. What will be the other event? If she gets 1, 2, 3 or 4, that means in this question there are 2 events. So let us consider those 2 events. Let E1 be the event that the girl gets 5 or 6. So probability of E1 क्या हो जाएगा? Since in a die there are 6 faces, out of 6 these 2 values should come, these 2 faces. So that means this will be 2/6, that is 1/3. Okay. Let E2 be the event that the girl gets either 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. So probability of E2, what will be the value of probability of E2? This is 4/6, that means 2/3. Yes or not? Like this you have to write step by step. So now we know clearly P of E1 as well as P of E2, which you have to put in the formula. Okay, but when she gets 5 or 6, she tosses a coin 3 times and notes the number of heads. अभी consider करना है कि वो special event क्या होगा. Yes, for this read the last part. If she obtained exactly 1 head, then what is the probability that she threw 1, 2, 3 or 4 with the die? So that means here the special event will be if she obtain exactly one head. So let E be the event. Let E be the event that she gets exactly one head. Exactly one head. This is event E. Okay. Now you have to find out probability of E slash E1 as well as E slash E2. Now for this, probability of E means getting exactly one head. E1 means when she gets 5 or 6 with the die. But if she gets 5 or 6 with the die, then the girl throws a coin or tosses a coin how many times? 3 times. तो मतलब 3 times toss करने से exactly one head कितना बार आ सकता है वो एक बार चेक करना है. So if a coin is tossed 3 times, you write down the sample space, there will be no problem. Okay, if a coin is tossed 3 times, HHH, HHT, HTT, so if a coin is tossed 3 times, there are 8 possible outcomes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now it will be easy to write the value of P of E slash E1. E slash E1 means getting exactly one head when the girl gets 5 or 6 in a die. But if the girl gets 5 or 6 in a die, she tosses a coin 3 times. So यहाँ से exactly one head कहाँ पे है? This one, this one, and this one. So there are 3 possible sample points out of 8. This is P of E slash E1. Then what about P of E slash E2? Try to understand the meaning of this part, then it will be easy to write the value. E slash E2. E for getting exactly one head. E2 means when she gets 1, 2, 3, 4 with the die. But if the girl gets 1, 2, 3, 4 with the die, then she tosses a coin only once. अगर कॉइन को एक बार टॉस किया गया तो then probability of getting a head is 1/2. Yes or not? If the girl gets 1, 2, 3, 4 with the die, then she tosses a coin only once. And if a coin is tossed only once, then probability of getting a head is 1/2 only. So that's one. So therefore, अभी फाइनल आंसर के लिए क्या लिखना पड़ेगा? What will be the value of EI? I क्या होगा? What is the probability that she threw 1, 2, 3, 4 with the die? So 1, 2, 3, 4 means which event? Event E2. That means you are asked to find probability of E2 slash E. This is equal to probability of E slash E2 into probability of E2 divided by probability of E slash E1 into probability of E1 plus probability of E slash E2 into probability of E2. Now put the value E slash E2. E slash E2 is 1/2 into probability of E2 is 2/3 divided by E slash E1 is 3/8 into 1/3 plus 1/2 into 2/3. Just calculate this value. So I think 8/11 is the answer, which is less than 1 only. So this question is important. This question already came in CBSE as well as council. Okay, so read the question properly, try to understand the meaning. So today whatever questions I have discussed, all the questions from NCERT only, that is exercise 13.3. okay, so 13.3 contains only Bayes theorem model question and theorem of total probability. okay, so ऐसा मॉडल का क्वेश्चंस ठीक से देखना है, प्रैक्टिस करना है. First of all, I will complete the NCERT part, because if you have the concept in NCERT, then you can go for objective. Okay, so In the next class, I will discuss another subtopic of probability. So thank you for today.